Hey all friends, welcome to the channel, Bob here, and this is just another DDO video, Dungeons & Dragons Online. I thought today I'd show you some quests. The area that you saw me get dropped off in the last video is essentially like a starter area with some quests, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Typically, of course, you find me in the Wavecrest Tavern. What better? The tavern is always the place you start a Dungeons & Dragons adventure, because why not? And I found out some things since yesterday when I made my previous video. Just a quick note, I'm recording this video in a higher resolution, but you can't scale the UI. So, yeah, some stuff may be too small for you to... Oh, Miss Garnet, hello there. So you may not be able to see some of the UI particularly well, depending on what you're using it to run, depending on what you're watching it on. Anyway, let's exit. I think you can still run it in 1080p. Hopefully that improves the UI size a bit. But I'm just experimenting with recording resolution. So yeah, so this is Korphos Village. Essentially what's happened is that the dragon, just if you're not going to play the game, just so I keep you filled in with the story, the dragon who sunk our ship is apparently holding the island to hostage. The port is iced in and we can't leave, and you've got this strange snow as well coming down, even though it doesn't appear to be winter. So that's kind of what's happening, and I think we're trying to find a way off the island. Now with regards to this is the Artificer here. With regards to classes and stuff, don't worry about that too much. I'll delve into that later on. This class is a pure warlock. I just wanted to see what that was like. Oops, hello. But a few people did recommend to me the Artificer. It's got a pet, of course. Now you can't tame your pet, but the thought of a class that kind of constructs their own pet, I find that quite exciting. So I may give that a go. I'm not generally keen on like this type of ranged class though, so I'm not sure if the Artificer can do damage in any other way, but I will also be trying out the Artificer. So quests, here we go. You can repeat quests and you can increase the difficulty level of the quests. So let me just go and talk to Linus here and I'll show you his quest. He wants you to get a scroll to help with the dragon problem, but you can repeat the quest, which I've just done. And if we go over to the quest entry point, which is just up here, you will see that you can repeat the quest on different difficulty settings. So I've done normal, and you have to unlock them. I've done normal and hard. Now I'm going to do elite, but I'm not going to do it on my own. Essentially, I tried to do the elite level. I don't think I can do Reaper. You need to pick Reaper mode. I don't know what that is at the moment, but I'll find out at some point. So yeah, so you can do all of these, and you get more experience for each time you do it. It's the same quest, but it does get a bit harder, basically. And I found that as my rogue, I couldn't do that quest yesterday on my own. But what the game does tell you to do is to speak to a hireling vendor. So you can basically buy a hireling. It's like a little companion, an NPC companion that lasts barbarian. I think I might go for barbarian. Yeah, because I just want someone to take a bit of heat and do some damage, essentially. But yeah, but you buy a companion, and then you can use it for an hour. So I'm not sure if it's an hour's game time, or if you log out and log back in again, the hour continues to count off. But we're going to go and do this quest on elite.
Dust and mold fill this ill-maintained storehouse. You can hear the telltale skittering of vermin nearby. I do
like little storytelling. That's really good. So double click to summon our dude. What essentially happens is you seem to get oh wow. Let's get it going. You seem to if you give him a sec, he will attack the mob. He's a bit slow. He does tons of damage as well. I've made a mistake here because I got a bit fed up with blowing up barrels, unfortunately. But you do get money and healing potions from them, which is, of course, a good thing. There we go. What I found is that, so the mobs are slightly harder. I was killing those much quicker before. Well, my pet's got a... Oh, I didn't realise my pet's actually got... all your companions abandoned. Oh, okay. Cool. So my I didn't realise yesterday that my companion had a bar. That's rather stupid. Let's see if he uses an ability. He does tons of damage anyway. I think you get the same amount of experience doing the quest with your companion. I don't think it makes any difference. So this quest basically is that Byron wants us to get a scroll for him that may help with the dragon problem, and that is what we are going to do. Now, what I normally do, which I haven't done yet, I'll do it in a sec. I'll normally chuck down an entangle because it basically means that the mobs will get stuck within the entangle, and you just take less damage. I'm not kiting very well here. There is a little boss mob that you fight in this quest, and he's pretty tough.
This appears to be the main storeroom. It seems the villagers have been preparing for the protracted siege.
So I'm playing. This is a pure warlock at the moment. So the way warlocks work is you activate an ability called Eldritch Blast, and it turns your attacks into these blasts that you can see, and that's where my damage is coming from. Oh, I don't like those reanimated rats. Let's see if I... Yeah, see, my hireling kind of ran towards me there, which wasn't particularly useful. Okay. So this is quite a good quest to show because there's a little puzzle in here as well, which is quite nice. I mean, this is your typical RPG quest essentially. It's beginners, obviously. You know, this is the starter island. So as soon as I pick up the key, the boss will come through this wall. I've done this quest a few times. Yeah, so this is the warlock. Basically, the warlock seems to be kind of like a wizard. You get spells to cast. Like I've got Expeditious Retreat, which is quite nice for running around. I started with Entangle, but the Eldritch Blast thing is where most of your damage, a lot of your damage comes from. I think you just blast basically. You can turn the blast into like a cone, etc. So what's this? Defend you. Become passive. Is there an aggressive one? No. Sunder. Rage. Become active. So I'm going to have him active. So hopefully that means that he will just, you know, be a lot more. What I'm going to do, what I did for the last level, difficulty level, was I dropped this, and then I kind of kited the mob around. That's quite good. Look how much damage your pet does, or your hireling. There we go. Now, because of my kind of damage output, I potentially may have been able to solo this quest, but as I said, I don't think it has any impact on the XP you get. Taking some damage. One of the things I'm not sure about is whether to go with the levels of Rogue. I guess what I'm planning on doing is reincarnating essentially when I get to level 20. So I guess it doesn't matter too much what I'm going to do to get to 20. You know, I think it's probably pretty straightforward to get to 20, and then I'm going to reincarnate. So I suppose it doesn't matter too much what I do, whether to go with the Rogue or not. Just get to 20 and reincarnate, and we'll go from there. This is the door that opens a silver key. This is the door that the key opens. So here's your little puzzle.
In this room can be moved and rotated.
Just a little tile thing. We've seen them before in RPGs, but I thought it's just, if this is the shape of things to come. Sounds like a film. I think it is. Is it? It might be. I don't know. If this is what dungeons are going to be like, even though this is quite a small dungeon, I think it's going to be great. I really do. You know, oops, no, don't want to do that. Yeah, I mean, this is let's go like that. I'm not sure that's correct actually. No, I think I've done this a number of times. I think what I need to do is, oh Bob, I think what I need to do is turn this one round to that option. No, that option.
The protective
There we
spell
go.
dissipates. All that remains now is to take and deliver the scroll.
There we go. So I slowly got more XP as I've gone up in difficulty level for that particular quest. Now, if you click XP, it tells you what you get XP for. It's got 0 traps to say, but not 0 secret doors discovered. I'm not sure if that means that there are some here, and I just haven't found them, or what. Let's blow up some. No, let's finish this quest, and that's that little quest done. Just click on finish, and you'll recall out. Turn the quest in, get an item. The item seems to be the same, and each quest giver offers. Well, this particular quest giver has offered me 3 items, and I've already done it twice. So the next time I'll have all of the items basically. Thank you. I didn't take the top one, which is a little belt. There we are. I'm still running around in rags. I'm not quite sure if I should have a. I've got a healing potion then, which might be useful. I've got some stuff to sell as well. Oh, my hireling's gone, but I'm assuming I can summon him again for another quest. So that was that quest. Nice and straightforward, good fun. I enjoyed that. There's a quest I've saved that we were going to do together that I haven't done yet. Karja Bauerdatter. Sounds quite a German name. There's unholy wailing coming from Hayton's family crypt. Ooh, and we're going to go and check it out. Yeah, these Sahaugin are causing problems in the town as well. I'm not sure if they're part of the dragon's army, but you've got the dragon and the Sahaugin causing problems. Shouldn't you talk to Hayton about this? Oh, the Sahaugin came hundreds of years ago. Oh, right, okay. So the last Hayton's gone missing. So we're going to check out the crypt. Haven't done this yet. So this is a quest for us. Yeah, so you unlock the harder difficulty levels. I love this. It really does feel like D&D, where you talk to someone, get a quest. Oh, hello. The quest is kind of... Here's the quest, in you go.
The strange and unsettling echoes that Kaya spoke of. And by the passage leading in, a grim-faced man glares at you.
Okay. Yeah, you go in, do the quest, get your XP, get your reward, out you come. Easy. Okay. Strange noises. Aren't you supposed to be maintaining the place? Okay. So he's letting us in the crypt.
Strange. Sarcophagi line the walls, but they're broken open and empty. Where did the bodies go?
I love this dungeon master kind of like narration as you go along. That's really good. Like I think some people, most people on the previous video, have looked at it and said, "Oh, I quite like this." A few people not so keen.
But you notice something strange about the wall to the west. If you search the wall, you may discover more.
Oh, hello. It's giving me ideas.
You found some kind of secret door in the wall.
I love the narration.
Once you open it, you can reach whatever's behind it.
Okay, so we're into a little bit of the extra. So what? So we've got 2 ways to go. Let's go this way first. Oh, we've got some bad dudes. We've got some bad dudes. these...
What were those cultists up to? This bears more investigation.
Yeah, so the cultists are... I think this is part of like the main newbie quest line. So maybe that's why there's more narration. Because there was hardly any narration in the other 2 quests I've done.
A treasure chest glimmers in the dark passage here.
Nice. This is the big dungeon. Let's see what goodies we get. Yeah, a couple of people weren't so keen on the game.
This longsword is still sharp. It's a slashing weapon, perfect for slicing through putrid zombie flesh that would resist puncturing or bludgeoning weapons.
Okay, no good for us, but there you go. But I'm have to say I'm
Sahuagin in here.
Oh my word!
Performing some kind of ritual.
So can I?
Come, dead son of Korthos, rise and do my...
The altar glows
Oh
with
my
dark power.
God.
And the Sahuagin continues.
Kill everyone in Korthos.
Oh, I can send my pet in. I was wondering if I could send him in. And I can. Oh,
The Sahuagin were using this vile devourer altar to create a magical crest appears from the destroyed altar. If you take it with you, it may be useful later.
oh wow! Look at that.
You continue to hear cultists about their evil work from further inside the crypt.
I can see through there. Is it like a passageway or something? Honestly, I know that I've just started playing a game and it's easy to get overhyped. But this kind of feels like a proper RPG. It feels like, I know it's stupid because it is Dungeons and Dragons. But, I mean, this really feels like I'm playing a proper role-playing game. And not what you get nowadays in computer role-playing games. I wouldn't say it feels like an old school RPG. Maybe it feels a bit more like those kind of, you know, your Baldur's Gates and your Neverwinters and that kind of thing. But oh hello.
As you slay these foul cultists, take care to keep your own health up.
Okay, will do. But the narration, just like the dungeon design, I think, the puzzles and everything, it just feels...
Another treasure chest. Perhaps the cultists brought it here, but it's yours now.
Well, I'm glad I saved this to do...
This heavy mace is a bludgeoning weapon, ideal for smashing apart
I'm glad I saved this
Their
quest to do
bones are
now.
resistant to puncturing or slashing weapons.
God, it goes down even further, does it? Is this
There's another Sahuagin.
Oh, God.
It croaks.
Crag Wolfhaten, in life you serve
I wonder if we
the
can kill it
light,
before it resurrects the...
but in death you shall serve
No.
the devourer.
These devourer altars will create a blight of undead upon Korthos. Another crest drops out as you smash the altar.
Okay,
There might still be other altars elsewhere in this crypt.
I'm betting that there is. This is so cool. Never expected it at all. What I didn't take note of is I think that the first altar that we destroyed, I think that maybe the person that they raised from the dead... You can't be Necromancer in this, can you? I don't think. I think Warlock is the closest to it. Oh, hello. I think the first person that was raised may have been like one of the Haytons, which makes sense if it's their crypt, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh look, awesome. Oh look, are these going to come out? They're going to come alive, aren't they? And trick me. Holy smoke, look at this. What the... Ah, is a rest shrine. So you can rest here. And I think that's a resurrection one, so if you die you can come to it.
A magical barrier blocks the way, and behind it, another Sahuagin performs unholy rituals at a devourer altar.
Okay.
This barrier appears linked to 3 sockets in the wall. If you find the crests to those sockets, it may allow you passage.
I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm not sure if these zombies will come alive at some point. because I've upset them, but we will see. I'm quite good at that. I'm not sure if you guys prefer first person or not. Targeting spells seems to be trickier through first
There's
person.
something odd on the wall, possibly dangerous. If you search, you may be able to find out more.
Almost went running in there. Oh, hello. I know I'm not a rogue anymore.
Acid sprays out of
Oops.
the wall as the gate slams shut.
Oh. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm assuming I need to open the chest, but not when... Okay, that was quite easy. It's kind of a trap, but not really. +1 healing, mace of feeding, wow. Okay, loads of magical items and stuff in this, as you would expect as well. Does that open the gate? Yep. I search for free... Ah, okay, got one altar left, so I need to search for free crests, which probably opens the barrier, maybe? I'm not sure. Let's have a look at our map. Okay, let's go this way. But I'm enjoying the crap out of this, guys. I have to say, you know, like more so than any MMO I think I've tried. I know that I've got a big thing for Project Gorgon, and that offers something different. But this is just, you know, to me, this feels like a game that is ideal for me as someone, as an RPG player.
Evil devourer. Buy it.
You know, as someone soloing. But equally, this will be a load of fun in a group. You know,
Sahuagin's plan must
if you're
to use these devourer altars. When the altar collapses, a third crest appears.
Oh, I kind of too quick there, wasn't I?
Glows with cold magic.
I wasn't listening to her narration, which was bad me. I think I can probably go and open the barrier now, though. But yes, like even like if you got, I'm not sure what pickup groups are like. That's not quite true. I watched a few videos and Twitch streams. The pickup groups seem to consist of a lot of people who know what they're doing, and they all run through the quest and complete it as quickly as they can, which is fair enough. They're, you know, oh, here we go. Look, which is fair enough. They're experienced players. Oh, look at that. There's a massive necromancer there. Okay, here we go. Byron Scout Sword, you will be going in first.
You fit the last crest in place,
So,
and the magic shield dissipates.
yes. Well, I think you will. Yeah, you will.
Spits out a venomous voice. These fools who would keep Korthos shall be consumed by the Devourer.
Looking down at a corpse on the altar, the last devourer altar shatters.
Oh, god damn it. Yes, another Hayton.
Your bold action saved Korthos and brought the Sahuagin's fell scheme to naught. The treasure chest in the antechamber is now yours.
Awesome, guys. I love that. That was brilliant. That was a brilliant quest. I wouldn't mind myself a robe now. But I'll take all my loots. I love this. This was brilliant. Love the narration. I like the fact you got some puzzles, and it's not very difficult puzzles, but there are puzzles there all the same. As we know, you know, there are certain dungeons where you need a rogue with you to access some of it, or you need to be a rogue yourself. So all that's really interesting. Yeah, I'm going to stop here because I think the video's been long enough, but I just love this quest. This was brilliant. Loads of atmosphere. I was well immersed. Graphically, it's good enough, more than good enough for me. I particularly like the lighting, as someone else mentioned on a previous video. But this was brilliant. Like I'm like, oh, pumped. And this would be great if you've got, like, if you're this is a group of like 3 or 4 of you and you love D&D, this would be great for you to play through. It'd be a massive laugh, particularly when you get to some of the tougher dungeons, I'm assuming, where you need more coordination and you need a rogue and all that kind of thing. But yeah, nothing bad to say so far. Thanks for watching.